Hey, I'm pleased to announce the return of the Audio Weapons online course. The last session that we ran went over so well that I've decided to clear some time in my schedule to be able to offer another session. Like last time, what we're going to be doing is working on a tune together from the ground up. I'm going to be sharing a whole series of HD screencast videos as I'm building the tune. You guys get to watch along everything I'm doing in detail step by step, and then we do live question and answer periods that are totally interactive, delivered via an online streaming webinar. The last track that we built actually turned out so well that it got signed to a major label, and it's being released in a couple of months. As you guys know, a major part of what I do is building Ableton production and sound design templates and building samples. So to really amp up the value of this online course, throughout writing the tune together, I'm going to be sharing with you a whole bunch of my custom tools. You'll get, when you sign up, 5 Ableton production and sound design templates. You will get 4 custom Audio Weapons racks, and you'll get 2 of my open source templates where you get fully mixed down versions of some of my previous releases and mastered WAV file versions so you can see exactly what my tunes look like when they're finished and compare them with the mastered versions. You'll also get a couple of massive sample banks. One is a percussion sample bank including 62 drum kits that are all loaded into an Ableton drum rack instrument. You'll also get a whole bass pack that includes 55 custom bass patches that I've designed from some of my favorite synths and processed with a whole chain of universal audio plugins. Now, I'm sure you're curious about what you're going to be learning, so here's the game plan for the course and the curriculum that we'll be covering. Module 1 is building a template. A template acts as our starting point in the track and serves as a sonic palette that we can use to build a really professional sounding track in minimal time. Module 2 is special song arrangement techniques that'll keep our inspiration flowing so we don't get stuck. Module 3 is designing really fat, heavy, layered beats in drum racks. Module 4 is advanced MIDI programming techniques, how to quickly build out drum patterns that have the same groove and funky variation as human drummers. Module 5, bass sound design. We'll cover how to create huge bass patches in Operator and Native Instruments Massive, and you get to keep all the patches that we designed together. Module 6, advanced bass modulation. How to get your bass to come alive with envelopes, LFOs, steppers, and performers. Module 7, sub bass. How to make throbbing, low, heavy sub bass and sub drop sounds that'll pound on any system. Also, how to mix your sub bass properly so it doesn't muddy up the low end of your mix or conflict with your kick drum. Module 8 is how to program epic breakdowns and build-ups. Module 9 is the secrets to building gigantic drops that'll make dance floors freak out and respond. Module 10 is transition effects that tie everything together, such as risers, white noise, reverse reverbs, that put that finishing professional touch on your track and ensure everything flows nicely. All right, so here's how the webinar is going to go down. We're going to be learning in a pretty new and innovative way. As you guys know, I like my set templates, I do tutorial videos, and then now these live webinars. And I'm actually going to jam all 3 of these things together as kind of an ultimate way of learning. And what we're going to be doing is it's a 3-week program, and we're going to be doing 4 hours of instruction every week. Now, we're going to have a live session every week where we're going to do 2 hours of Q&A. But before that, I'm going to email you links to high-quality HD screencast videos and an Ableton Live set of that phase of the tune that I'm building. So for example, week 1 will be like beats and building a template and things like that. And you guys will have a chance to go over all that content, review it at your own pace, on your own time, noting down questions in detail. And then when we come to the live sessions, you'll be able to fire all those questions at me, hear all the other students' questions, and really help the material to sink in. All of these videos that I'm doing, by the way, are not ever going to be available on YouTube. They're not available on my site. They're exclusive content that is developed just for you guys. So you get, at the end of the day, 12 hours of actual instruction. You get a combination between tutorial videos and live Q&A. and you get all of the templates, samples, racks, patches, synths that we work on while we're building the tune together. So I'm really stoked to be able to offer this to you guys. And I should speak to skill level as well. I'm going to aim the content so that it's accessible for both beginners and more advanced users. And that's where building the tune from scratch, from the ground up, is going to be really valuable, because if you're new to Ableton or new to music production, you're going to want to see the starting place, the starting point, the ground level. So we're going to start with the foundation and we're going to build up from there. And even if you're a more advanced user, you'll, I guarantee, learn new things about the workflow that I use and ways to save time and optimize what you're doing in your track creation process. Then we're definitely going to get hard and heavy with bass and beats. Most of the tune is bass and beats in dance music, so we're definitely going to be getting into some really gnarly sound design using synthesizers and Ableton's sampler and simpler instruments. And we're going to go crazy on the drums too. We're going to do lots of percussion sound design, and I'm going to show you guys all kinds of really crazy stuff you can do in drum racks. So there's definitely going to be something for everybody, and I think you guys will really dig it. So that's the lowdown on the Audio Weapons 2.0 web course. If it sounds like something you might be into, just click the link below and you can check out a bunch more info. Hope to see you online. Talk to you soon. Cheers.